So it's Kyle Busch on the front row, Ryan Blaney outside of him in the Penske 22, the top two teams in the Nationwide Series Team Championship, the owners' points. Remember, they went head-to-head for the win at Bristol a couple of weeks ago. Pace cars off. Here we go. Kyle Busch leads, and a lot of guys are finding out some things about their race car right now that they didn't know from yesterday's practice. Trouble, turn one. Jamie Dix spun around, and some cars have been collected in the aftermath. 74, Kevin LePage.
Fire up and go here.
And the first yellow.
Four fired up, get around him here, spin it around.
Good look down on this beautiful three-quarter-mile racetrack here in Richmond, Virginia, as the pace car is about set to head down onto pit road, and we're going to get the first restart of the night. Still the front row starters, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, 54-22 alongside each other.
And Doc, the 22 team knows that he's gaining on them. And Ryan Blaney has described his car as free into the corner and tight through the center. Spotter Joey Meyer told him that's exactly where you're getting beaten. So that's where Ryan's having to manage his race car. The exit of the corner is very good, and he believes that that's better for Ryan than it is for Chase right now. So kind of 2/3 in favor of the 9, maybe 1/3 in favor of the 22, and pit stops coming up soon, AB.
Doubled up for the restart, and coming to the green flag in tonight's NASCAR Nationwide Series 250 lapper, Kyle Busch has led all of the laps so far in this one. Ryan Blaney has run second for about all of the laps in this one, and they are doubled up here on the front row one more time. Kevin Harvick, Elliott Sadler, 5 and 11. That's for 5th place. Trouble, backstretch. Jeffrey Earnhardt, Jeff Green. So Trevor in 17th position. Ryan Blaney and company strategizing restarts.
Kyle's so unpredictable on these restarts, so it makes him pretty good. He was real slow last time. He'll change his speed, go in different spots. Just be, be aware it's going to be something different this time. Yeah, I know. Similar.
Little gem up off turn 2. Look at him scatter.
They did a nice job of nothing happening to this point.
Piece of debris spotted on the backstretch brings out the caution for the 5th time in tonight's race, brings all the leaders to pit road for the 2nd time. Stops to come with 83 laps to go. And Kyle Busch now leading Kevin Harvick, who's up to 2nd, having passed Ryan Blaney just a few minutes ago. Doc, if you look up the stats there, you'll see we've run 147 laps in this one, and Kyle Busch has led 147 laps in this one. About to put Trevor Bayne, the 17th place driver, back 1 lap down. There's Kyle. There's second place, Ryan Blaney, 22. Third place, Chase Elliott, who's run about in that number 3 spot all night long. From the pit stops, Kyle Busch still the leader, but now Elliott Sadler second with Kevin Harvick back to third.
Thought I'd be rim riding at Richmond. Yeah, I mean, coming off 4, that's the craziest line I've ever seen, but seems to work.
Forget rim riding, how about looking 3 wide low?
Wide down the backstretch. Probably the biggest of both of those things, the tire and getting a lot of laps on them and see exactly what it does. See Elliott Sadler here having a nice run here tonight. Oh, got a caution.
Yellow's out. Dumping it too. We'll get 4 when it's open. There'll be about 20 to go when we get the green. What do you need?
I heard something about turn 2, but that's all I heard. So caution out for the 6th time in this race. I think somebody might have gotten up against the wall down at that end of the racetrack. Time for some late race restart games. Whoop, jam up. Elliott Sadler slipped in turn 2. They're scattering around him.
How many times have we seen Chris Buescher in that 60 be 3 wide tonight on these restarts? He's getting it done, though.
Trying to be aggressive where he can.
Contact right there with the 3 and the 42.
Kyle Larson up the hill, brings it back. A lot of traffic ahead for these race leaders. 2 to go now. The outside of one, the inside of another. Which way they're going to go? Hasn't mattered much all night to Kyle Busch as he sees the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Kyle Larson had some trouble and scraped the wall in turn 4. Maybe a right front down on that car, or maybe just ran out of brakes. But hand him a broom. Every lap tonight. From pole position, a clean sweep at Richmond for Kyle Busch. Checkered flag, and the only trophy of the night is going to go to Kyle.
I think we led the most laps there, pal. Good job.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice work, guys. Appreciate all that work. That was a great rebound at this place. We struggled, man. Nice work.